Hello, hello, hello. Fine Monday afternoon to everyone. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up, Snoring Dad, Grammatical Firebrand Cootie, oh my goodness, Austinak, the Lord of the Leash, Quipalimo, of course, Kensarek, Artistelli, Hafa, oh man, some tricky names today. What is up, everyone? Valiko, Maglid, Ban Blood Moon. No, ban Blood Moon. Come on now. With a name like that, can one of the mods ban Blood Moon just for their name? Just kidding. Just kidding. La Sharigra. Insane What Up. Embrace the Vape Cheese Can. Nate Fennelly. How is everyone today? Oh man, hopefully y'all had a good weekend. No way Mill could be top tier in a format full of Dredge and Phoenixes. You're looking at it backwards, Sandman Ness. Maybe Dredge can be top tier because Dredge and Phoenix are already doing like half the work for us. They're already milling like half their decks, so we just gotta do a little milling. Actually, I'm pretty excited because I feel like this deck might line up well with the metagame. We'll see, but it might be able to punish the big decks. REH, Helichrome, and Cold Shoulder. Welcome you all to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Mill is insane. Yeah, because Dredge already put so many cards in their graveyard. You're already off to a head start. Plus, you have a bunch of main deck graveyard hate. I don't know. I feel like this build of Dredge might have a shot. We will see. Hello from the US, Polar Mage. I mean, plus everyone loves Mill. It's like one of the biggest casual archetypes, so people always want to see Mill work, so I figured we might as well give it a shot. Old Man Owl, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, be right back, Coffee. You should send me a link, because I'm not sure I actually saw it. My hat is transparent. All right, I guess the hat's gotta go. I don't know how my hair's looking, but we'll try it. Mill is kind of a casual all-star, like, archetype. People love Mill, so one bad thing for Dredge is Creeping Chill makes the matchup very much harder. Haha, that's what Surgical's for. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe it'll be a disaster, and then it's a disaster, and then whatever. Let's see the Golden Mane. Oh, maybe as we go along. Is it too late for viewer-submitted decks? For this round of Commander Clash, yes. We already recorded them. So, how was everyone's weekend? Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, on Twitter, sometimes be right back. Stuff gets buried. I get a lot of mentions, so it's very possible, especially if I'm in the middle of recording, it just gets buried in a bunch of stuff and I miss it. So email or stream definitely guarantees that I will see it. Is Force of Will in Modern Horizons, if Force of Will's in Modern Horizons, will you retry Turns deck with Jace? Definitely will retry Turns if we get Force of Will. Force of Will, I don't even know what that would do to the format. It would be insane. Some insane D&D this weekend. Ooh, that sounds fun, alas. All right, let's do our reminders. We can talk about the weekend. We can talk about War of the Spark speculation. It's almost here. Starting on Thursday's a Mythic Invitational, which means spoilers coming. Next week, spoiler season kicks off, so it's going to get crazy, crazy, crazy. The next 3 months, going to be a super exciting time. War of the Spark starting in like 3 days now. We'll get spoilers. Then pretty much as soon as that wraps up, we're going to jump into spoiler season for Modern Horizons proper. Then as soon as that wraps up, it'll be Core Set 20. It's going to be crazy. Ishub, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Tesher is a sweet commander. Definitely a unique build around. Anyway, reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, tomorrow once it goes up. So check that out if you missed any sweet action. Normal YouTube, there is a lot going on. We had some Much Brew last night, Hit Yourself Boros, a deck that was way better than I thought. I was very impressed with how it works. Hey Seth, thank you for the afternoon stream. I'm in the NICU with my first little one, and this is extremely welcome distraction stress relief. Oh, well, I'm glad I could help, Jeff Lindo. Good luck to you and your family. That is exciting. Duya the King and Distryon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. And then followed by Commander 2019, that's true. And then we'll be, oh man, This summer is going to be intense. Like, seriously, War of the Spark starting this week. That wraps up Modern Horizons immediately after. That wraps up Core Set 2019 immediately after. That wraps up Commander 2019 immediately after. And by the time that happens, we're going to be literally kicking off spoilers for the fall set. Like, the next 6 months is going to be non-stop, wall-to-wall, and then throw in some Mythic Championships, the Mulligan rule test for Modern at the Pro Tour then in April. This is a crazy 6 months for Magic. GP Vegas in August, so much stuff. It is going to be absurd and exciting and super fun. Be right back, Coffee. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Anyway, YouTube channel, Much Brew last night, Budget Magic, we're jaking about in Modern. I think you're going to like it. Ultra budget Modern deck tonight. It's janky, but it's sweet. It's sweet. You're going to like it. And then for Against Odds on Wednesday, we were heading to Modern. So Against Odds, if you missed this on the poll, Monster CC, welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh, actually, that's not a sub. Hello, though. Booby Trap was bugged, so we went to the second place winner, so door to nothingness for Against Odds. But anyway, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, Fatal Scoops in stock. If you're looking for a way to support, that's a great option. Finally, donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Yeah, that Hydro deck is really interesting. Well, we can talk about it as we go along. The idea of Tribal Modern is fun. I kind of want to try that at some point. Sully Vane's Main and Debate Bro, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Tribal Modern is like Modern, but your main deck has to have 20 creatures that share a creature type, which you get to play some normal decks, like Humans just naturally does that, or Merfolk, but you also can do some spicy stuff, like the Hydra deck that we had on the YouTube channel, so cool idea. Anyway, let's talk about our deck. So today, we are heading to Modern and looking to mill people out, and I'm excited about this deck for a couple of reasons. So first off, Mission Briefing does some really sweet things with a mill deck, so it kind of gives us this combo finish where we can win the game out of nowhere. The main combo is Archive Trap. Archive Trap, normally 5 mana to mill 13, but if our opponent searched their library, so Crack to Fetch, for example, we cast it for 0. In theory, 4 copies of Archive Trap all by itself is lethal. That's going to mill enough cards to mill 52, which is game. But we can substitute that with Mission Briefing. So for example, for 2 mana, Archive Trap, Mission Briefing, Archive Trap is going to mill 26 cards, which is a massive amount of milling. So it's a way we can add up to Archive Trap lethal really quickly. So excited to see what Mission Briefing can do in this deck. Otherwise, for mill, Glimpse the Unthinkable, 10 cards for 2 mana. Mesmeric Orb just sits out and mills and mills and mills. Same with Hedron Crab as we're cracking our fetches and Field of Ruining. Milling, milling, milling. The other part of this deck that I'm really excited for is I feel like it lines up good with the meta for a couple reasons. So first, we have 3 main deck Surgical Extractions along with 2 main deck Crypt Incursions. So 5 Graveyard Hate spells in the main deck, and Crypt Incursion, tons of life gain if we resolve it. And then we also have 3 Extirpates, another Surgical, and a Crypt Incursion in the sideboard. So we could be mill, but we can also just be like basically a Surgical Extraction deck, almost like the Against the Odds deck, where we could just pick apart combo decks like Surgical and then Mission Briefing and then Extirpate and just pick off all of the like combo pieces in win conditions that we mill into the graveyard. So that's one reason I'm really excited for this deck. Also, Ensnaring Bridge, really well positioned right now in the format. So that's also the reason to be excited. Otherwise, we get a little bit of discard, a little bit of removal and Fatal Push, Collector Brutality, a little bit of both, and that's basically the deck. 1 Search for Azcanta for card advantage. Mana base, pretty simple. Couple of Shell Docks for free value. 1 Aboro, which is kind of a combo with our Hedron Crabs. We can just keep picking it up and replaying it if we don't have a land drop. Sideboard, we talked about all the Graveyard Hate. We get a Torpor Orb, another Ensnaring Bridge and Dismember for creature decks, a Dismember, a bunch of removal, a little bit of discard. Echoey Truth is a catch-all, a Dispel, and that's basically the plan. When in doubt, mill them out. Mill, 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 mill. Mission Briefing, more mill, Surgical, anything relevant, and fingers crossed that it is going to work. Hey, what's up, Craxy? How are you? I've been watching you forever. My first time Prime sub. You encourage all brewers pronounce Drooly King. Oh, well, Drooly King. Thank you so much for the sub. Definitely appreciate it. Yes, no mismatched bridges. There's only 3, so it's not as essential. If you're playing 4 bridges, the rule is they got to be mismatched. With 3, kind of get a pass. To some extent. You still can do it, but you don't have to. Where are we going here? Tournaments. So we're going to jump into a league and see if Mill actually works. Hopefully it's actually sweet, and we just totally wreck people with Surgicals. Surgical, it's climbing up my list of gotcha cards. It's becoming more and more... Blue-Black Mill, there we go. It's becoming more and more one of my favorite gotcha cards. Sapphire, I'm your fan from Brazil. I love Reanimator decks, and Butterdecker Reanimator Gishath on Arena. Can you make the deck better? Ooh. I have not tried reanimating Gishath, but I'd love to see your list. That sounds sweet. How do you feel about the power of Baral Storm in the current meta? I feel like it's probably worse Arclight Phoenix right now. If you want to do something similar, I think the Phoenix deck is so powerful that if you want to sling Izzet spells, you might as well just play Phoenix. So, and you pick up on the hate for the Phoenix deck, like the graveyard hate, but it's not as powerful, I don't think, as a Phoenix deck. So I think that's the problem with the Storm. Would you ever play Ad Nauseam? I'm not anti-Ad Nauseam. Hey, what's up, Tanos? Good to see you. Barrowfell, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. What do you think of Merfolk in Standard? Merfolk in Standard are fine. They're not top tier. I think they're reasonable, though. I've always had success when I played them. Wait, chat's gonna drive me crazy. It's slightly not lined up right. How about, there we go. That looks pretty good. Good enough. And then, wait, scoops. We need scoops. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now we're lined up and ready to go. I'm trying to make an Abzan Lands deck for Standard. Abzan Land decks with Sylvan Advocate. Any suggestions? We got our Graveyard Hate. I guess we keep this. No MILF yet. Let's just Shelldock Isle. Graveyard Heat is nice in the right matchup. Oh, so much action. We will take Archive Trap, I guess, and pass the turn. First time catching this stream, I've been working on Modern Curse Prison. Ooh. Yes. Show me those arc lights. Show me those arc lights. Oh, Watery Grave. Oh. Okay. Boo. Wow, Curses is spicy. Kind of an Enchantress-y curse deck. I really like Eidolon of Blossoms as an Enchantress. I think that's the best Enchantress in Modern. So I would definitely keep that in mind. T-shirt is slightly transparent too. Are my settings not right with the webcam? Is that what's... hang on. Let me see. Maybe I just need to twist a knob. Hey, that didn't make it better. There. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's less transparent. Alright, opponent takes our Fatal Push. Passes. Yield of Gwyn. Alright, Polluted Delta, Goo. Well, so far we're not doing much of anything. Opponent. Bloodstained Mire, cracks it. We don't have removal if they play like a Death Shadow, down to 14. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Get a Watery Grave tapped. I'd rather wait for Visions and try to turn it into Ancestral. The deck of Gishath Reanimator basically tries to win on turn 3 Llanowel's Gift of Paradise, then Connive Concoct to try to put Gishath in the graveyard and bring Zatalta, Burning Sith Avatar, Verdant Avatar. That sounds really fun, Portra. Maybe less caps locks would be fine, but it does sound really fun. Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. Well, let's just pass. Archive Trap is really good. It does get countered, Let's pass and see what our opponent does. This gives us hope, though. Opponent, Polluted Delta. Passing. All right, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. So, Field of Ruin, Leathery Stranger. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Grab a island. Archive trap our opponent. We don't get Stubborn Denialed. Yes! Milled him. Milled him. Oh, and a Death Shadow. Okay. Wow, we milled 3 anglers too. Surgical Death Shadow. Get him. Get him out of here. In the hand. Oh, they had double Stubborn Denial. Oh, they had double, but we did it with the fetch on the stack. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Totally wrecked him. Now our opponent's hand looks horrible. And we get to gain a ton of life. Oh, we are so doing it. Opponent, Steam Vents. Sure. Ooh, Mesmeric Orb. Well, play Field of Ruin. Play Mesmeric Orb. Pass the turn. Oh, I think we got him. That was good milling. Our biggest new card is Mission Briefing, which is new-ish, but it combos really well with Archive Trap. It's kind of a unique build of mill overall. Opponent, Faithless Looting. Yes. Get up to 20. Get up to 20 for this Visions of Beyond. I don't know if our opponent can win. No Death Shadows. Pretty much no Gurmag Anglers. What about a budget modern Orzhov deck? Budget modern Orzhov sounds sweet. Maybe some sort of like Lingering Souls deck. Lingering Souls is a good budget option. Opponent. 3 mana. Did they find their last... They must have found their last Gurmag Angler. Coligan's Command. Well, let's... Visions of Beyond. Ugh, into nothingness. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Devani and Garrus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Finally remembered to tune in on time. Yeah, I'm glad you did. The afternoon stream seems good for that. Opponent passes. Glimpse. Alright, let's Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand. Grab a Watery Grave. Untapped. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Mill our opponent. And then just Crypt Incursion to gain a chunk of life. 38. Alright. You go, Gurmag Angler. Got him, got him, got him. We have a new donation. Thoughtseize. We have a new donation from Dragonderith. $2.13. I'm calling it now. War will have reverse transform planeswalkers. They start off with planeswalkers, only negative abilities. Once they're out of loyalty abilities, they lose their spark. They flip into creatures. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty sweet. And from Leathery Stranger, $5 donation. Get better soon, Patrick. Well, Patrick, I do hope you get better soon. whatever ails you. Thank you so much for the donation. I like the reverse planeswalker idea. Oh, the chat is still driving me a little crazy. It's like not lined up perfectly. All right, maybe that'll be good. All right, so I think what we do is Field of Ruin our opponent. Get a Swamp. Play Field of Ruin our opponent. Oh, Strip Mine him! And that was the mill blowout! Oh, that was so good. That was so good. There's no flip walkers or flip creatures. Oh, well, that's good to know. Would you ever consider playing a Death in Taxes type deck? My list plays pretty well. That was pretty good. That was pretty good for Mill. Yeah, turning our Field of Ruins into strip mines. Good times. Hey, greetings from the U.S., Elempress. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't really know. I mean, maybe it's just 40-ish regular planeswalkers, which is pretty crazy. No flip walkers means more of a chance of mediocre walkers. I mean, some of them have got to be mediocre compared to. There's just so many that I don't think there's any way they cannot include some that are mediocre-ish. All right, opponent. So, all right, we want Ensnaring Bridge. We don't really need Collective Brutality as much. This isn't a matchup where Surgical is insane, but it's also not bad. I don't know if we want to bring in more, or if we just bring in more removal. Extirpate. Yeah, Extirpate does seem. We can bring in an Extirpate. Do we want the discard? Is it worth it? I could see. Dismember is pretty good. Maybe something like this? I mean, that was a pretty good performance. Torpor Orb, no. Brutality, no. Fatal Push doesn't get Angler, so I don't know if you want to bring in another one. Dismember seems better for that. I was hoping for a Flip Sorin Vampire Wall that turns into a Planeswalker. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Extirpate is just a non-Phyrexian mana version of Surgical, basically. This is my Ad Nauseam list. I build it in paper. Ooh, let me see, Phoenix. Ad Nauseam's been on a bit of a comeback, it seems like. I've been playing against it more than I remember. Serum Visions for our opponent. That looks like a solid Ad Nauseam list. Looks sweet. I do kind of like playing against Ad Nauseam because opponents tend to kill themselves accidentally, which is my favorite. Yeah, let's just Flooded Strand, crack it. Island. Crabums. Pass the turn. Since you had a tribal deck tech, I am so stoked to show you my elemental tribal list. Elementals are sweet. There are some sweet elementals. Oh, Nova Chaser. Tyrant at Discord, that's a spicy one. Alright, opponent has Fatal Push. Boo and Hiss. Oh, Polluted Delta. Yeah, alright. I guess we're going to run this into a potential counter. Get a Swamp. Glimpse you. Ooh, Resolves. Okay. Not bad, opponent. Thawscowers. Milling us. Yup, pass the turn. So far, so good for Mill. Game 1, our opponent scooped before they literally died, but we basically milled them out. They would have been milled out if they hadn't scooped. Be careful playing Crab turn 1 against removal heavy decks. On turn 2, you can play him and get a fetch that at least gets 6. Ooh, that makes sense. Opponent, Gurmag. And. Do they have counters? That's the question. Old Ben X for the 5th month in a row. Skipped the last few streams because of IRL issues. Don't worry, I'm still here and I'm still in love with your Jag. Well, Old Ben X, I'm glad you're back. Jeez, that was not a great turn for us. What do we do? Alright, play Field of Ruin. Blow up Steam Vents. Get a Swamp. No land. There's land. Alright. Well, dismember. So painful. Please, please, no stubborn denial. Rafa! Alright, that resolves. Pass the turn. Well, threat one dealt with. Took a bit of life, but we got there. Thank you for your subscription, Rafa. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, did anyone do anything cool magic-wise this weekend? Yes, that's kind of the combo. Is mission briefing, archive trap. Ugh, Death Shadow. Our opponent has so many threats. More threats than we can deal with easily. Gets in. Fatal Push is our dream. Dream draw. 6 cards in the... Well, play Polluted Delta. Crack it. Get an island. Mission briefing. Oh, this is so painful. Ooh. Okay. Ensnaring Bridge gives us hope. Archive Trap top. Ensnaring Bridge top. Get back Dismember. Dismember... Death Shadow. Oh! Have they been slow rolling that, or did they just top deck it? Ugh. Well, that got us. I performed a Relentless Rest Thrumming Stone Chain with Consuming Aberration in play. That sounds super sweet. Well, yeah, Stubborn Denial's a really powerful card. I beat Esper Control like a redheaded stepchild with a big red deck. Ew, nice. I won a draft after pulling a Dovin into... Oh, High Alert's so sweet and limited. We learned that on like our very first drafts with it. 5-0 with Restore Ballots. Congrats. What do you think of black-white tokens in the current meta? Do you think the new Sarah Planeswalker could be playable in the deck? If Sarah's going to be playable in a modern deck, black-white tokens make sense. So I could see yes. Black-white tokens though is kind of tier 3-ish. It's not unplayable, but it's not one of the best decks in the format. It's pretty fair. You get discard and good sideboard cards, but it is at its heart, it is a pretty fair deck. Do we change anything? Terramander? I don't know if we want to go beat downs though. Huh. Alright, run it back. Mesmeric out. Mesmeric's actually pretty good, though, isn't it? Oh, dear. That hand's not good. 1 land. Well, here we go. Thoughtseize would have been better this turn. I guess we keep it. Let's just... Polluted Delta, go. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Killgerm? Are you a MILF MILF fanatic? MILF fan? Opponent. Watery Grave. Alright, so we draw Thoughtseize. Let's play Flooded Strand, crack Polluted Delta. Grab a... Ugh. Alright, Painful Watery Grave, untapped. Yeah, we're just gonna kill ourselves. Hit our opponent. Let's get franked. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber, Mill Fanatic. Mill. Like the deck we're playing. Ooh, opponent's hand's not great. Snapcaster 2 creature removal spells. Well, we'll take Death Shadow. Yeah, opponent's hand's not good at all. That's actually good news for us. Opponent's hand is close to just being dead. Opponent, Bloodstained Mire. Cracks it. Uh-oh. Did they draw something sweet? Blood Crypt untap down to 14. Street Wraith down to 12. Bobble. Okay. Cracks Bobble. Well, crack Flooded Strand. Watery Grave tapped. Opponent draws a card. Play Darkslick Shores. Do we want a Mission Briefing Thoughtseize or just Mesmeric Orb? Oh, fully foiled mill. Nice. Best evening ever. Seth streams and it's mill. Well, I'm glad you like it, Misu. All right, yeah, let's Mission Briefing. Crab gonna die. Darkslick Shores not needed. For Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize our opponent. Take... Yeah, I guess we just take Snapcaster. Pass the turn. I mean, opponent's got a Serum Visions and basically nothing. Yeah, alright. Well, we're staying alive. Is this a regular stream time from now on? It's perfect for me here in Sweden. The plan is to have a Monday afternoon stream as a regular thing, yeah. We'll see when spoiler season comes. With daily spoiler videos, that's going to be questionable. But yes, idea is 3 streams a week, the 2 that we have been doing for a while, at 6 Eastern Time, Tuesday and Thursday, and also an afternoon Monday stream for people. Bonnet. Finds a Thoughtseize. I mean, if they've hit a threat, that would be bad news. Takes Mesmeric Orb. Passes. Dismember. Well, Field of Ruin. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. Yeah, let's just pass for now. This is the only stream I can catch now that I work Tuesday through Friday nights. Oh, well, I'm glad there's at least one you can catch, Allie. Opponent. Plays a land. Passes. Well, we got answers. Answers are good. We're not just going to die to the first creature. Why no spoiler stream during spoiler season? Yeah, alright. Inquisition you. Wow, so all creature removal. Opponent's hand still not looking good. Alright. Pass the turn. 2 dismembers, a Fatal Push, and a Scalding Tarn. We're actually in decent shape if we can just get some mill going. So during spoiler season, I make the daily spoiler videos. And we also... Alright. Well, I guess we do this now. Let's Field of Ruin. A... Blood Crypt. Grab a... Swamp. And Archive Trap you. Okay, pass. Ooh. We did mill our opponent into a Faithless Looting, which lets them get rid of their bad discard. That is a downside. Alright, Faithless Looting. Get rid of that creature removal. So during spoiler season, Monday for me, we have the podcast Monday afternoon into... Collective Brutality. Yup. Discarding. And draining. Oh, come on, deck. We want a Ancestral Recall. Drown Yard's just pretty slow. Takes Crypt Incursion. Well, alright. I guess we play Bridge. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, mill. We need mill. No, so Monday, I keep getting distracted by our game of Magic. Monday, I have podcast, and then I immediately jump into the stream, which is fine, but during spoiler season, it's also a daily spoiler video, and I just don't know how to make that work because spoilers don't go up to 11. So usually from like 11 to 1-ish, I'm working on the spoiler video, and then the podcast is from like is usually at noon. So I don't know how to make it work necessarily with the daily spoiler video thrown in. Opponent. That shadow. Well, we will kill it. We still need a draw. We got a new donation. Yeah, so kill that shadow. We got a new donation from Dropkick Nick. Well, alright. Orb. That does some milling. Opponent untaps. Mills a million. Colligan's command down. Snapcaster is an issue. Stubborn Denial, Gurmag Angler, Thoughtseize. From Dropkick Nick says, Tron is my favorite fair deck in Modern. Nick. Tron isn't fair. Tron isn't even a little fair. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent untaps. 14 cards in their library. Thoughtseize takes our crab. This is going to be close. Thank you for the donation, though, Nick. Opponent. Passing. Hey, what's up, Paquito? Mission briefing. Mission briefing. What does this do? Does it do anything? Not real. Oh, Visions of Beyond. All right, let's pass. Let's pass. Oh, we're so close. Mission briefing looking great here if it doesn't get countered. Do we just go for it right now? Yeah, we have 4 Field of Ruins. Do we wait or do we do it now? Murderous Cut could also be good. How many? Let's see. Stubborn Denial. Stubborn Denial. So they have 2 more Stubborn Denials somewhere? Yeah, we got to do it on their turn. So pass the turn. Opponent gets milled. Serum Visions. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait. See what our opponent does. Dash Shadow. Well, all right. Mission briefing. Oh, this is going to be so close. Graveyard. Graveyard. We have another new donation for Visions of Beyond. Ugh. Oh, this is so tough. We could Visions and still lose. I guess we're going to lose to Stubborn Denial no matter what. Another new donation from Dropkick Nick, $5 donation. I just wanted to hear you say it about Tron. On a side note, have you ever considered Spellweaver Volute for it against the odds video? I think we actually played Spellweaver Volute a long time ago. I think Visions has got to be the way to go. So if our opponent has... Stubborn Denial fizzles our Fatal Push plan. But we can Visions now. If we Visions and draw into nothing, we can just lose to the Death Shadow. Yeah, I think it's got to be Visions. Gotta be. Alright, Visions of Beyond. Cast Visions of Beyond. Well, all right. It's all going to be about whether our opponent has a stubborn denial. Opponent passes. We get milled. Ooh. Another Visions of Beyond. Well, play an island. Visions of Beyond. There's a stubborn denial. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna lose. Zakasan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent untaps. Well, this is our window. This is it. If they have both in hand, then we lose. There's one left. We got to do it now because of Snapcaster. Oh, all right. All right. Up to 37. I mean, this still isn't guaranteed win. There goes the last stubborn denial. It was the top card of the deck. We need one more mill. One more mill card. Opponent's got a 12-12. So that's a 3-turn clock. Oh my goodness, this game is so close. Opponent. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Oh man, come on. Something that mills. Something that wills. Opponent gets in for 12. Hits us. Down to 25. We get milled. Oh, those are some surgical. Wait. Can we somehow turn surgical into a mill spell? Yeah, that wasn't good. Ooh, let me see, Phoenix. We don't want to surgical ourselves, I don't think. What card does our opponent have the most left in their deck? Ooh. Tainted Remedy. That is a tricky card to build around. That looks like, that looks fun. Tainted Remedy holds the distinction of being the worst against the odds deck of all time. Does our opponent have anything where... man. What is our out? Do we have one? There's no creatures in the graveyard. Ooh. One Bobble. So Bobble would be mill 3 most likely. If they have a, do they have a playset of Bobbles? Street Wraith is gone. They are playing it, but most of them are exiled already. Serum Visions. They have all the... There's 3 Serum Visions. 1 Thought Scour, 2 Thought Scour. There's probably 2 Thought Scours. As a rogue, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. 1 Scalding Tarn. 2 Scalding Tarns. Or is all of this silly, and should we just be exiling a bad card from our deck to increase our odds of hitting a lethal, something lethal? Boy, was our milling. We milled over a lot of action here. Yeah, I mean, the game, it's coming down to this. There's not much. All right. Pass the turn. I guess we play the land. Opponent untaps. I mean, if we're targeting our opponent, we got to do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extract. I think we got to do it at our opponent. Extract Thought Scour, I think. Fatal Push in hand. Only one Thought Scour left. They're only playing 3. Okay. Alright. Well, this is it. Mill. 6. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This game is so close. If our opponent attacks, that's 2 mills. That turns on Mesmeric Orb. Our last Mesmeric Orb is an out. Oh my goodness, this is such an insane game. Yeah, opponent has a Fatal Push. As far as holding the land, we don't have any crabs left. Opponent. We have lost a lot of action. Our deck has a lot of lands at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 of our 24 cards are lands. Yeah, if our opponent taps lands, that works in our favor. Although I guess they cannot attack with Gurmag Angler. They have to attack with Gurmag Angler, though. Man, this is insane. This game is so close and intense. Yeah, we don't have any crabs left. Well, I mean, if we top deck a mill spell, they played an angler for no reason. Interesting. I guess this lets them just attack next turn. Wow. Okay. We're at 8. Is there any reason to mill ourselves? Vivictus Golfer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We don't have anything that cares about the graveyard, right? Alright. Well, if we draw Mission Briefing, we already win, so... Alright, let's see what it is. Mill for 1. Draw. A Boro. And that does it. Wow. And that's the game. Oh, deck! 1 card! Oh, we had a lot of turns to draw something. Oh, there's all the... Wow. Well, that was quite a game. We didn't win, but that was an insane game. Whew. Yeah, I mean, that's random, though, as far as tapping lands. We could have tapped lands and then milled all of our good cards and drawn a land, so it is... that's just pure randomness. Well, at least we got to see an insane game. We didn't win, but that was pretty insane. Hey, see ya, D. Marshall. Thanks for hanging out. Wow, 1... I wonder if we did something wrong along the way. If there was any way we could have milled 1 extra card. Like, could we have Field of Ruined earlier? No, they had a land. We named the best thing we could have, I think, with Surgical. I guess the only question is whether we should have Surgicaled ourselves to try to do it that way. I don't know. That was insane. Well, we saw their deck, and they only had 1 bobble, I believe, anyway. Hey, see ya, Compare Scorpius. Enjoy Sekiro. What do you think about a combo with Cavalcade and Murmuring Mystic? Whew. That's a sweet idea. I think the challenge will be, can you get enough creatures? Can you get enough creatures going with that setup? This hand is actually hilariously good. As long as our opponent cracks a fetch land. As long as our opponent cracks a fetch land, we get to Archive Trap, Visions of Beyond to find lands. If our opponent doesn't crack a fetch land, this could go hilariously wrong very quickly. Ugh, that's not a fetch land. That's not a fetch land. Alright. Come on, land, I guess. Alright, Darkslick Shores, go. Show us a fetch! Show us a fetch! Opponent, where's your fetch lands? You're playing Modern. You're playing Modern, opponent. Come on now. Alright. Well, bad Visions Beyond. What are the chances? There are so few no fetch decks in Modern, and one of the only ones is this deck. Takalord, welcome to... Man, that is brutal. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. The luck is so bad. Well, there's a fetch finally. Mill our opponent. I feel like this should be an absurdly good matchup. Crack our fetch, Watery Grave, untapped, mill our opponent. Hedron Crab, pass the turn. Field of Ruin! Give us a Field of Ruin! Yeah, I don't know why everyone's on the Ad Nauseam plan all of a sudden. It's very strange. Leon Stew, welcome to the Fishbowl. And okay, Mr. Panda, welcome you as well. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, fetch isn't bad. Field of Ruin, double mill. We could just mill their win conditions. Crack Flooded Strand. Get a... Island. Double mill. If we mill Lab Maniac. Oh! Okay. Collective Brutality. 2 modes. Discard Drain. Because we can definitely discard Ensnaring Bridge. Take Ad Nauseam. And I don't know if our opponent can win. I think we milled the win conditions. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Veribit? How are you? Wow. That is the power of mill against decks like this, is sometimes you just mill their win cons and they can't win. I'm not going to ask them if they can win. That feels a little harsh. That's too much. Little sleepy Veribit? Boy. I can't believe that hand worked with our opponent playing a deck with no fetch lands. They have 2 win conditions, Lightning Storm and Lab Maniac. We milled them both, and that's the game. And now, life gets even better, because we get to bring in Surgical Dispel, 2 Collective Brutalities, and 3 Extirpates and 2 Echoing Truths. We have a very good percentage of being able to just ruin our opponent's day by exiling their combo pieces. The odds of that are very high in this matchup. So go down all of our creature removal. This feels like a really good matchup. Mana Monkey, Ad Nauseam. There's so many things that if we mill or discard in Surgical, our opponent just can't win the game. Yeah, I guess they can leyline themselves or have their own graveyard hate. Nick Frostwind, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we might actually be cutting the archive traps. 2 of them, not all of them. They just don't have fetch lands. They don't search their library. I want all the extirpates, I think. I think we want a surgical or an extirpate pretty much more than anything in this matchup. I think it's our single best card. Yeah, they could be bringing in Titan. Ugh. Alright, that's a 0-lander. Alright. Echoing Truth. Echoing Truth is good in this matchup. Is it good enough to keep? We really want Mill. I guess Echoing Truth. Yeah, we gotta keep Echoing Truth. That deals with Leyline. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta keep it. Temple of Enlightenment for our opponent. I think his Kanta's fine in this matchup. It's not insane, but it's fine. Polluted Delta go. Start thinning the deck. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright. Opponent. Sleight of Hand. Well, we don't really want to surgical that. I feel like we're in good shape. Opponent. Another Scryland. Well, crack Delta. Grab a Watery Grave tapped. Opponent. Doing their thing. Thank you, Hydration Bot, and also Dragon Irith. Gotta stay hydrated. Opponent scries to the... something. To the bottom. And there's a Lotus Bloom. Well, we're hitting all of our Echoing Truths. Darkslick Shores, go. Well, this is going to be interesting. Opponent. Untap, stick down Lotus Bloom. Yeah, it's just a bot that reminds you to drink, I guess. Oh, thank you, Dragonarith. Opponent. Alright, all the cantrips. Do we Echoing Truth this Leyline? That's a good question. We can Echoing Truth Leyline in case we draw a discard. But then they can just recast it. I guess we wait. Extirpate. Ugh. We haven't found any mill, though. We're probably just going to have to fire off this Visions of Beyond. I'll play the island, pass the turn. We can keep waiting for now. There's not really anything great to surgical. Hitting a random cantrip isn't that good. Although they put 2 cards on top of their library. That might be reason enough to do it. It does ruin their... It does ruin the cards they put on top of their library. You're shuffling cards in your hand like it is the reason why sometimes you use your Mana Monkey. That is true. That does happen on occasion. Alright. Let's see what's in the hand. And ruin their scry. Ooh, they got the full combo. With Pact to Negation backup. Ew. Ugh, that's not great. Alright. No real tricks in the deck. Well, we'll see. Combo in hand. Roquin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber, Lotus Bloom. So our opponent wins next turn. And they have Pact. This is not a good combination. Gemstone Mine. Opponent. Passes. Well, we will Visions of Beyond. Crab. Well, okay. Echoing Truth Leyline. Untap. Play a crab. Play a crab. Watery Grave. Untapped. Mill you. We need to mill a combo piece. We need to mill a combo piece. Come on, crabs. That's not one. And Nauseam. Yes. Got him. Oh, thank goodness. Hallelujah. Thank you, crabs. Thank you, crabs. Oh, boy. And opponent scoops it up. Yes, the power of extirpate. Take that combo player. I mean, there was a little bit of luck there, but we could have whiffed with our crabs, but it worked out. Should you just leave the serve visions in the graveyard to account for visions of beyond? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I think there is an argument for leaving it in there, and that was a good extirpation. Working on token series I thought you would enjoy. The troll game is strong. Fedturg. It is a Tom Brady token. A Tom Brady goat token. I hate the Patriots. Oh my goodness, the Patriots. You're the person that's the most, yeah, we're lousy with them. Archer fans. Alright. Game 3, I guess. Keep it going. That went well. We should update our record. 1-1. 1-1 with the mill. Pats. Hey, enjoy work, Mono Green Burn. Also, if you ever have a Mono Green Burn deck, let me know. That sounds sweet. Our budget magic deck tonight. It might be Mono Green. It might be Mono Green in Modern. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Alright. Well. On to game 3. 8 p.m. Productions. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright. Alright. Slightly clunky with the mana, but this hand's fine. And we have our mission briefings. We haven't been drawing many archive traps, that's for sure. Should make a budget mono green Nissa deck. Ew. Watery Grave tapped. We're going to wait for turn 2 for crabs. That seems like a strong plan. Trumpety Run, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. How sad am I that Q's lost to the first round of the tournament? I mean, obviously, I wish they didn't, but honestly, it wasn't very unexpected. I kind of expected them to scrub out this year. They just were not very good this year. So, I mean, I wish they won, but I was unlike some past years where I had high expectations, I was expecting them to... I thought there was a good chance they lost in round 1, especially after Howard got suspended, but I was expecting them to lose to Gonzaga even if they won somehow. They're just not great this year. McCurry, for the 14th month in a row, mill in a format dominated by graveyard decks, leaning heavily on Crypt Incursion. Yeah, definitely helpful there. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Let's just Visions of Beyond. Start the milling. Oh, this is also a good matchup because we can mill enough mountains that they can't win. Nanarpus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Sakura Tribe Elder. Sure. Opponent. Passing. Fetch land. We'll take another crab. Play Hedron Crab. Play Hedron Crab. Play Field of Ruin. Milieu. Man, we're getting close to enough cards for this Visions of Beyond, too. Oh, Valakut's in the graveyard. If we can find a surgical game, it should be game. It's not just a good matchup, it's an abusively good matchup. Yeah, I imagine this goes well for us. And it'll go even better once we get to bring in all of our sideboard cards. What else? You got us. You got us, opponent. Oh, thank you, Abigail. I love you too. Opponent. Yeah, this seems almost as good as Ad Nauseam. And Ad Nauseam was absurdly good. Alright, manages to kill a crab. 19 cards in the graveyard. Opponent passes. Mission briefing. Well, I think we Field of Ruin a... Yeah, let's go White Source. That's a weird one. Field of Ruin, grab an island. Mill our opponent. Over 20 cards. Oh, through the breach. Visions and Beyond. Sheldock Isle. Mill our opponent. Oh, we are close. Even with no archive traps. Well, speaking of archive traps, there's an archive trap. Alright, pass the turn. Well, do your worst, opponent. Kill us if you can, because it's about over. Opponent. Stomping Grounds. Untapped. I mean, I guess if they can breach Emrakul, we lose. Really? That's a thing? That's a thing people are doing? Okay, well, maybe the matchup is less good. Huh. Well, fair enough. That is very unfortunate. Well, on to sideboarding. Who plays Emrakul in their Titan Shift deck? I gotta look this up. Is this a real thing, or is our opponent... I gotta look this up now. Is this a real, like, trend that people are doing? Or is our opponent just some weirdo that is playing Emrakul? Titan Shift. No Emrakuls. I'm just gonna pull this over so everyone can see it. No Emrakuls. No Emrakuls. No Emrakuls. No Emrakuls. No, maybe... maybe we just look up Emrakul. This might make it easier. Huh? I guess this is what they're playing. Unexpected results? Alright, well, maybe we're playing an unexpected results deck. Huh. Alright, well, I mean, plan's the same. Graveyard hate, bring in all of our graveyard hate. I still feel like this should be a very good matchup for us. I think it's just a little unfortunate that that's how it went down. Yikes. Well, Fatal Push is dead. Inquisition's kind of meh-ish. And then... What's our last piece? Collective Brutality? Maybe something like that. Dispel or no? I don't think it gets much other than Through the Breach. And we're going to just run it like this. We're just trusting in our surgical extractions. We get to play first. Wow. I didn't think there was any way we could lose that. Alright, well, we'll keep. This hand has potential to get rid of combo pieces on turn 2, depending on how we run. Or our opponent could just crack a fetch, and then we're off to the races. I mean, we just gotta exile Emrakul. Yeah, this looks like a good hand. We basically gotta exile Emrakul, and then also exile, and then mill our opponent out again. So it's gonna take a little extra time. Well, Polluted Delta, go. Should we run out crab? Let's not. Let's just pass. Pluto Delta, go. Yeah, hand is very good. Opponent. What if fails? Crack it. Crack it. Okay. Yes. Stomping Grounds. And Suspend Search. Well, we will Archive Trap you. Crack. Wow, this deck is a lot different than I thought. Crack Polluted Delta. Take a... Let's look at this. What can we actually get rid of? Primeval Titan and Emrakul? Does this mean they're not actually scape shifting? I guess we just get rid of both of them. Alright, take a Watery Grave. Untapped. There's also Valakut too. Boy. Maybe we gotta get rid of Emrakul. Well, let's start with extirpate Emrakul and look at the deck. So they have 3... Wait, where's... Oh, alright. Emrakul. How can they win? Let's look at this. So there's 1 Scape Shift. There's 3 Primeval Titans. Hand has a Primeval Titan. Hand has a Valakut. There's a Chandra. Alright, so Emrakul down. That's for sure. So no Emrakuls. The question is, do we Primeval Titan or Valakut? What is more important to our plan? I think we take Titan. And then we surgical Primeval Titan. Yes! Yes! Not a bad turn 1. Alright. Well, good luck, opponent. Baloth, 2 Sacred Foundries in hand. Stuff shuffles back in. We untap. And not gonna Thoughtseize at the moment. Play Hedrid Crab. Polluted Delta. Mill our opponent. Crag Polluted Delta. Get a Watery Grave. Tapped. Mill our opponent. Pass the turn. The only bad news is we could lose to their random creature. Valakut. Opponent passes. We draw something. Polluted Delta. Play Polluted Delta. Mill our opponent. Play Glimpse the Unthinkable. Mill our opponent. Pass the turn. Actually, let's just crack. Crack Polluted Delta. Get a Swamp. Mill our opponent. Alright. Can we draw something? Can we draw something? Yeah, Visions of Beyond would be great. Opponent does get to run out their Baloth, and we could just lose to Baloth beads if we just draw lands for a few turns. Opponent. We milled the Scape Shift, which is good. Sakura Tribe Elder. I mean, I guess they could eventually get enough mountains to Valakut, maybe? Crack Sakura Tribe Elder. Gets a mountain, plays it. Yeah? They're actually going to get to natural Valakut here if we don't draw anything. Opponent passes. I'll play Flooded Strand. Mill our opponent. Crack Flooded Strand. Get an island. Mill our opponent. Pass the turn. Oh, this, we need like one more card. We're so close. Opponent. We've milled a lot of their stuff. Here comes Baloth. Gains life. Yup. And Mountain. Alright. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. One time. One time. That's not the worst. That's actually very nice. Field of Ruin. Mill our opponent. Get rid of Valakut. Thank goodness. That was a good draw. Field of Ruin was a good one. Get an island. Mill our opponent. Alright. Yup. 9 cards! 9 cards! We're so close. Phone it. Yeah, we can't Thoughtseize Baloth because if we Thoughtseize it, it comes into play for free. Opponent gets in, hits us to 8. Land. Passes. We draw. Ugh. Another crab. Pass the turn. Opponent adapts. Combat. Gonna hit us to 4. Okay. We already got rid of the Emeralds on turn 1 with Surgical Extraction. Down to 4. Opponent passes. Oh, thank goodness. Polluted Delta. Mill our opponent. Mill our opponent. And opponent scoops it up and through the Emrakul. Through the Emrakul, we were able to get it done. That was as close to a turn 1 win as we get with this deck. Whew. That was sketchy. Yeah, oh man, if we got bolted, that would be so brutal after all that. Well, now we know what our opponent's doing at least. And it's more of a Eldrazi Primeval Titan deck than Escape Shift deck. There is one copy, but it's really a cheat Eldrazi into play deck. Yeah, we got rid of Primeval Titans and Emeralds on turn 1. Do we want to change anything? That worked. That did work. Huh. Yeah, we didn't draw anything either. We draw Crabubs and some lands, and that was enough. That Field of Ruin off the top was super key. Yeah, Bridge is good. Orb is good. Dispel over Brutality. Yeah, Brutality seems fine too. Ways to deal with Escape Shift does seem relevant. Ooh, $2 donation from Mono Green Burn. Ask and you shall receive. Here's Mono Green Burn. I didn't know that was a real deck. I just thought it was a name. Thank you, Mono Green Burn, for the donation and the deck list. Yes, Hurricanes, Hornet Stings. Winning with Hornet Sting. Gotta be the best. There was a time when I actually thought that Hornet Sting was like kind of playable in Modern because it was when Infect was really good and it kills like every Infect creature. So it was like a green gut shot, but I guess you could just play gut shot. For a minute, I talked myself into it being good. Kanta is useless. Is it? Why is this Kanta useless? Yeah, Mono Green Burn is... I mean, Burn is a bit of a strat... I mean, I guess it is. As far as green goes, that's about as close to Burn as you're going to get. But it's kind of like a janky haste deck. It looks really budget-friendly. With Hornet Stings and Hurricanes, plus as Giant Baiting. Giant Baiting, a classic, not even against odds, but basically against odds card. Torpor Orb doesn't do enough against Eldrazi. Dispel, it stops through the breach, but that's it. Yeah, alright, run it back. Mill him out, mill him out. That's the plan. Okay. Well, we got some mill. Hopefully we can get rid of the threats. Stomping Grounds tapped. Opponent passes. Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Mountain. And explore. And mountain. Alright. Well, come on, Crabums. And a glimpse. Well, play Hedron Crab. We get to start the milling. So Hedron Crab comes down. Polluted Delta. Mill our opponent. Crack Polluted Delta. Get a swamp. Mill our opponent. And pass the turn. So far, we're doing okay. Opponent. What do they got? Explore. Cinderglade. Windswept Teeth. Ugh. Next turn, we could be dead. Oh, this is sketchy. Opponent cracks. The new night shift employee friendly time is so good. I'm glad you like it, Logic Blade. It's been fun to do afternoon stream. Opponent, Sacred Foundry, untapped. And search for tomorrow's. That is a lot of mana. Opponent, passing. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thoughtseize, eh? That's interesting. Well, let's lead on Thoughtseize. Rexage Emrakul. They have 3 Emrakuls? So I think we take Rexage. And then we play an island. Mill our opponent. We'd rather just mill through the breach. Alright. Pass the turn. Wooded Foothills. Opponent. Cracks Wooded Foothills. And Temple Garden tapped. Yup. Opponent passes. We would rather get rid of the Emrakul through the graveyard. Like, Thoughtseizing Emrakul doesn't offer that much value, because we can always just mill the Emrakul and get rid of the one in the hand with the extirpate. Or mill through the breach as a temporary solution. So let's Field of Ruin. Mill our opponent. Play Mesmeric Orb. Pass the turn. Opponent. Milled. Nahiri. Man. Alright, opponent's passing. Milled and milled. Both crabs. Visions is sweet. So, Watery Grave. Untapped. Mill our opponent. Good lord! Lord, where are these Evercles? Galaxar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think we get rid of it earlier is better because our fast mill plan is possible resets our milling plan. Yeah, but so far we haven't really spent cards to mill. Visions of Beyond. Draw 3. I'm not excited about spending this Glimpse the Unthinkable here. I'm very scared that we have not hit a Through the Breach or an Emrakul yet. We might just have to Glimpse. I'd like to save the Field of Ruin for Valakuts. They haven't had any Valakuts either. We have milled the most weirdest part of our opponent's deck. No Valakuts, no Titans, no Emrakuls, no Breaches. We've just milled, well, there's one Titan, but all utility cards. Yeah, we might just have to Glimpse, unfortunately. It's either that or Field of Ruin. I am very worried about just losing to this Emrakul. Alright, Glimpse ya. I don't know where the Emrakuls are. Well, we will pass the turn. We milled 2 Valakuts. This is so weird. Do we have to hit Breach? Yeah, let's take a peek. Let's get rid of Breach. They might just be drawing Emrakuls. Emrakul Wooded Foothills. They still do have 2 Emrakuls in their deck. That's our opponent's deck. 2 Emrakuls. Wow, what a weird game. Hey, what's up, Garden Variety Troll? How are you? If we do it on their draw step, they just put the Emrakul into play on their draw step and kill us. So that's an unnecessary risk. If it's not something that our opponent can cast at instant speed, then that's the ideal plan. But with an instant, that's not as good. All right. Chandra, 2 Emrakuls, 1 Baloth, 1 Primeval Titan. Well, alright. Opponent. I guess we're hoping they just draw their Emrakuls. Draws a Valakut. They have a mountain. They kill our crab. Yup. Well, more exile effects would be great. Great, great, great. Opponent passes. We get milled. Field of Ruin. Glimpse. Bridge. Ooh, they're surgical. Alright, 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 alright. So we play Sheldock Isle. We grab Archive Trap. We play Mesmeric Orb. Pass the turn. They're still going to get to shuffle a lot of stuff back in, which is annoying, but opponent untaps, mills, search. Okay, there's Emrakul. So now we surgical Emrakul. Get rid of the Emeralds. Our opponent's deck's not going to be great, but they're going to have Valakuts. So, Emerald's down. And then we Crypt Incursion. Get rid of all the creatures. Alright. Well, you go, opponent. Farseek. Yep. We wouldn't mind another surgical. We are going to mill ourselves quite a bit here. Opponent. So no Emeralds. Now we just got to run our opponents out of cards. All right. I'm very confused. What are people upset about? I mean, we got to get rid of the Emeralds. Crypt Incursion doesn't get rid of all the Emeralds. So we leave our opponent in a position where they get to just keep shuffling stuff in again and again, which doesn't seem great. Mission Briefing, on the other hand, is pretty great. $23 cards. I'm mostly worried about us milling ourselves out, honestly. That's the biggest concern. As long as we don't mill ourselves out, we're good. All right, Field of Ruin, go. I guess we can mill a lot of cards with these archive traps here shortly. Because we have an archive trap under Shelldock, so we have a lot of archive traps. Opponent passing. Yep. We draw. Island. Well, play the island past the turn. We're close. Now I think we actually want to mill ourselves. Mill ourselves, double archive trap, win. Mill ourselves a little bit. And then we win next turn. Yeah, we can mill ourselves with these mesmeric orbs. Opponent passing. All right, so we tap an island. Untap. Mill for 2. Draw visions. Okay. So now we... Now we Field of Ruin our opponent. Get rid of Valakut. Opponent floats a mana. Yeah, double trap should do it, I think. Okay. Grab our last island. Go to our second main phase. Shelldock Isle. Archive trap our opponent for 13. Mission Briefing. For archive trap. Yeah, we'll leave them both on top. Doesn't matter. For archive trap. Archive trap. 13. Library and Indeed. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. No cards, untaps, and that's the game, boys and girls. That is the game. Through the Embercles, the deck actually seems like it's pretty good. That is a lot harder than normal Scape Shift. Having the Embercles definitely makes the matchup a lot trickier. And we are up to 2-1 rather, with Demir Mill. It's kind of working. Man, it's hilariously good against combo. It's like almost funny. The slowest and most painful way to win, but it's GG. I'm confused what people were upset about with how I played that. Yeah, this Shadow match was insane. That was a really good game. Can't even really be upset about it that we lost, because it was just such a good close game of Magic. So what was the punt thing about? I'm sort of like confused. For future reference, Extirpate is split second, so you should do it on the draw step. That's true. Extirpate does. Thoughtseize the Emrakul. Yeah, I don't think we lost much value doing it that way. We didn't really spend a meaningful amount of cards doing it that way. But, I mean, maybe that would have been better. Alright, I think we figured it out. Could have won faster. Well, you know my stance on winning fast. Why win now when you can win 4 turns from now? That's been my stance for a long time. I don't know why you'd expect anything different. Gruul Wet Dream. Huh. I mean, Gruul is... Wow, that is... that is a expensive deck. Converted mana cost wise, that is definitely super spicy. I don't think I've seen Mirror March and Sunbird's Invocation in the same deck. That seems really sweet if you can live long enough to cast stuff, that's for sure. I mean, it looks like a really fun idea. I'm a little concerned that you'll get hands where it's just all do-nothing enchantments. But the good hands seem like they'll be really fun. We have a new subscriber. Del Rodas handing out the gift subs. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this. A little land heavy, but... To Lori, Chewy Down Low, Simic Demir, and I'm a Pawner. Also, Ebek. ABC4D. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Green Mage MTG? Welcome home. Bone it. Alright. Looks like Shadow again. Well, Ponent said so mill, so Ponent apparently knows what we're up to. And let's Shelldock Isle. Grab a... I guess Visions? None of those cards are that great under Shelldock. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Bruco? Yeah, the Euro-friendly time has been pretty well received. I think people like it. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Opponent did get a peek. Bloodstained Mire. Untapped. Alright. Well, we're not going to cast our Archive Trap into Stummer Denial. Well, now I guess we do. Trap you? They're almost to Visions mana already. Opponent, untaps. What's up, Twitchy? What's your go-to game when you need a MTG break? That's a good question. I don't play a ton of games outside of Magic, actually. I like poker. I play poker. Another bobble. Opponent's just bobbling up. Poker. I played Hearthstone at one point, but I haven't played Hearthstone really since Magic Arena came out. Opponent gets to draw a bunch of cards. Well, let's Hedron Crab. Opponent Thought Scours us. Okay. Polluted Delta. Mill our opponent. Oh, no opponent. Not like that. Crack Polluted Delta. Grab a island. Mill our opponent. Oh, this worked out very well. And we get divisions. So we lose our crab, mill our opponent a bunch. Visions. Ooh. Ooh, surgical. What are we surgicaling? That's the question. All right, chat, we got to figure this out. We got to figure it out. Do I play any console games? No, not really. I occasionally play... Well, I haven't in a long time, but I did play, like, Fortnite a little bit and games like that. Just random games. Shadow. Oh, I'm sorry, Necronto. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscribers. So 1-Shadow, 2-Shadow, 2-Shadows. 1 Gurmag Angler. So there's more anglers than shadows left in the deck. Although shadow is a bigger threat. I think we take angler. Denial, there's what? 1 down, 2 down. Yeah. We're going to take angler, I think. Fatal Push, Street Wraith, Thought Scour. Huh. Okay. 2-Shadows, 2 Inquisitions, a Snapcaster, 2 Stubborn Denials. Alright. The bad news is they get to Thoughtseize our Visions from Beyond, which isn't great. BBG Matt, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Thoughtseize gets to see our pretty horrible hand of nothingness. Scalding Tarn. Oh, did they draw Shadow too? Sleight of hand. They're digging. It might be game. It's close. Opponent. Bobble. They still have those Death Shadows floating around somewhere. Takes a peek. And passes. Draws. Ooh, mission briefing's good. Alright, new plan. Play Darkslick Shores. Play mission briefing. Put on... I don't even know if we need Crypt Incursion now. Graveyard top. For surgical. Take Death Shadow, and that should do it. Shadow. Opponent says they're going to have to beat us with a single Snapcaster. I guess they have a Street Wraith too. Alright, pass the turn. And opponent got not much left. Not much left to kill us. Can Snapcaster somehow get the job done? Seems unlikely with this Archive Trap coming. And that's how you take down Shadow. And Mill has been great. Mill has been legitimately great. Opponent. What do you got? We're picking them apart. Why pay life there? If they had drawn Stubborn Denial, then that would have countered our surgical. There's Archive Trap. So play a Swamp. Visions of Beyond. Draw some cards. Well, it's pretty good that we're winning this game because we have drawn perhaps the most insane amount of lands I've ever seen. This is really ridiculous. Vegan Giraffe, well, if we lose this, I'm going to cry. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent mills us. We untap. Aboro is to repeatedly trigger our Hedron Crab. Opponent passes. Good golly. And we don't even have a Field of Ruin. Well, play a Boro, pass the turn. How is this possible? Opponent untaps. Combat. Watch them get there with this Snapcaster. Gets in. If we hardcast it now, we lose to a Stubborn Denial, so we gotta wait. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent passes. Thoughtseize our opponent. Alright. Wow. Fatal Push Tron. And that should do it. Island. Hardcast Archive Trap. Whoo! Thank goodness. Oh, we got there. Pick off the win cons, and that does it. That does it. That does it. Opponent scoops it up. Mill has been good. Mill might actually be there. Hey, what's up, Dahanti? How are you? Hello to your mother as well. Well, I mean, just in this matchup, we know that they had Stubborn Denials left, so we got to be careful to play around those. Those in specific are a problem. I sent you a deck list days ago over Twitter. Haven't heard anything from you. Knowing how much you like to disrupt when it's mana, I thought you would like this. Ooh, let me see, Pebbles. Yeah, Twitter is pretty hit or miss. I get a lot of notifications, so it's very likely that if you tweet me a deck list, it can very easily get buried. So if you don't hear back from me pretty quickly on Twitter, then you can always email it to me, which definitely gets it in front of my eyes a lot more consistently. Let me take a look. Crucible of War. Ooh. This reminds me a little bit of similar to the green-red land destruction deck we were trying last week. Definitely got a lot of differences, but same kind of idea. Crucibles. What does a Wilderness Reclamation do? Oh, Wilderness Reclamation just to activate Memorial? That's sweet. Ah, that looks fun. I hadn't considered Wilderness Reclamation to power up Memorial. That's a cool idea. When are you going to play Dragonlord Dramoka for Commander Clash? I don't know, actually. I don't think I ever have. I'm sure that someone will, or I will eventually. Mesmeric Orb's a little hit or miss in this matchup. So we can go down Mesmeric Orbs. Maybe go down Collective Brutality. Bring in a bit more removal. And maybe bring in one more Extirpate and just run it like that, I think. Have you played the Teamer Nukes list I've set you? I haven't yet. I remember that being a sweet one, though. What budget deck would you recommend for someone's first Modern deck? I usually recommend 8-Whack Goblins. I think that's one of the more competitive ones. It kind of depends somewhat on your goal. If the goal is to like play in tournaments and stuff, I think that the 8-Whack Goblins deck is a really good option. If your goal is to just have fun, then there's all kinds of possibilities. Burn is another good one. All right, Pluto Delta, crack it. Grab a Watery Grave and Inquisition of Kozilek. Whew. Disdainful Stroke, Colligan's Command, Snapcaster, Stubborn Denial, Battle Rage. Alright. What do we take? Stubborn Denial is the most potentially annoying card. Although Snapcaster gets it back anyway. Yeah, I think we just take Snapcaster. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, opponent's hand is interesting. It doesn't have a threat, which is good. It does have a lot of counters if they can resolve the threat. Opponent, Bobbles. Sure. Cracks Bobble, also sure. Bloodstain Mire, opponent. Yeah, gonna pass. Draws a card. Well, play Shelldock Isle. Take Ensnaring Bridge. Ensnaring Bridge could be good in this matchup. Colligan's Command is good against it, but if we can get rid of that, then it's good. Yeah, Leyline turns off our Surgical Plan. I think the pinpoint ability to grab combo pieces is actually better than just Leylining. Yeah, Death Shadow round 2. Opponent. Ooh, misses their land drop. Okay. And passes. Archive Trap. Opponent has counters available. Let's play Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. Kind of off to a slow removal heavy start here. My suggestion for the TBD series, Throwback Thursday featuring Pauper, Vintage, and Legacy. I like that idea. Grammatical Firebrand. Opponent. Bloodstained Mire. Passes. I'll play Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. What a weird control-y game here. After looking at the Kaya Exile deck you made a few days ago, I made some changes, was able to take down my FNM. Ooh, face Mono Blue twice. That's sweet. Beating Mono Blue always feels pretty good. Opponent, untap down to 12. We have a new donation from Criminally Uncool. I have nothing to say, just wanted to support the content I enjoy. Well, thank you so much, Criminally Uncool, for the $5 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Molder Puller, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent, passing. We know they have these counters. All right, untap. Visions. That'll be good eventually. Well, play Field of Ruin, pass the turn. We kind of want our opponent to do something so we can start doing some things. Yeah, Kaya, if you can get it down, can be very good against Mono Blue. Ooh, Basilica Bellhaunt. That's a pretty underrated creature. That looks, it looks solid. I like it. Opponent. Passing. Do we try to force the action? It looks like we're going to eat that Disdainful Stroke eventually, so let's Field of Ruin Steam Vents. Opponent floats a mana. Yup. We will grab a swamp. Yeah, take a swamp. Archive Trap. There's the Disdainful Stroke. Alright, untap. Let's glimpse the unthinkable. Opponent. Okay, that resolves 17. We're getting close. We're so close to turning on this Visions. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Polluted Delta. Okay. Blood Crypt. Untapped down to 9. Yup. The battle's on, the battle's on. Considering elves, druids, and dinosaurs, they need a few of those shocks. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we got rid of 2 shadows, which is nice. This is our opponent's hand, sort of. I guess they have 7 cards, but... 2 shadows down, a bunch of discard. Opponent. Kolaghan's Command. Huh. Alright, gets back Death Shadow. We can't really get rid of it, can we? We could try to Crypt Incursion. Crack both of our lands. I guess that's worth it. Crack Flooded Strand. Grab an island. Crack Flooded Strand. Grab an island. Crypt Incursion. So this is going to eat the counter spell. Dragon Wrath. Stubborn Denial. With a $2.13 donation. Seth, what is your favorite ruminant? Mine is kangaroo. I don't know what you're talking about, Dragon Wrath. I'm very confused. Is this something I should know? It probably is. That's usually the story of these things. Opponent, Kolaghan's Command. Yeah. So we discard, I guess, Fatal Push, unfortunately. 19 cards in the graveyard. We draw Polluted Delta. Alright, so what we need to do here is mission briefing. Ooh, Extirpate and Dismember. So Dismember... Boy, this is so close. Wait, can we do everything? Mission briefing, Inquisition, Visions of Beyond, Extirpate. So Dismember Graveyard, Extirpate on top. We take Inquisition. We Inquisition our opponent. To get them to 20 cards by taking Death Shadow. Actually, we don't even want Death Shadow. We can get that naturally. We take Snapcast. Kolaghan's Command? I don't know what we take here. An even-toed ungulated mammal that chews the cud of regurgitate. The cud regurgitated from its rumen. The ruminants compromise cattle, sheep, antelope, deer, giraffes, and their relatives. Huh, well, I learned something. I guess I would go with giraffe, maybe. Thank you, Dragon Wrath. Billy Mark, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. It's either Snapcaster or Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command gets back Snapcaster. Let's take let's take Snapcaster. Take Snapcaster Mage. 20 cards. So now we get to Visions of Beyond. Into our Extirpate. Extirpate. Death Shadow. Jeez. That was an Xaxes kind of turn. So we know our opponent's hand. It's not insane. They have a bunch of Gurmag Anglers left. A Jace. Hurkyl's Recall. 1 Liliana. All right. Oh, a bunch of Surgicals. All right. Well, let's go, opponent. Let's try it. Surgical Extraction. Go. All right. Let's see what happens, opponent. Sleight of hand. Isn't it better to extirpate Stub and just kill Shadow? There's a Thoughtseize. It's a risky plan. Shadow is so big and can kill us so quickly. If something like this happens with Thoughtseize on our removal, It's very easy for us to just die. Ooh, mission briefing. That's interesting. Now let's just mission briefing. Yeah, let's just mission briefing into Visions of Beyond again. Mission briefing. Mission briefing's been great. Crypt Incursion, Graveyard. Fatal Push, Graveyard. Target, Visions of Beyond. Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Thin our deck. Grab an Island. Visions of Beyond. Draw some cards. Huh, that's awkward. We know there's... All right, let's just pass. Pass the turn. We don't want to just run this out into that Kolaghan's Command. So pass the turn. These crabs are good next turn, potentially, with the land. We have another new donation from BBG Matt. A $5 donation. Hey, Seth, you may not be the best player, but you have some of the best content. Your charisma and positivity is a large part of why. Keep up the good work. You're a great dude and doing great things for the community. Well, BBG Matt, thank you for the donation, and thank you for the kind words. Well, mostly kind words. No, seriously, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Hedron Crab. Man, we got Crabtron. Hedron Crab? Bonnet. What do you got to say about this? Dismembers. Okay. How about a Hedron Crab? Polluted Delta. Milieu. Bonnet, thinking. Well, alright. Crack Polluted Delta. Watery Grave. Tapped. Milieu. We do lose our Mesmeric Orb, but we get rid of the Kolaghan's Command. Opponent's going to be down to not many cards. Yeah, there goes our orb. Opponent milled. And milled. And we pass the turn. Actually, do we just run it out now? Do they have... How many Snapcasters in Kolaghan's Command can they have? We have another new donation from Dagenrith. Follow-up question, what's your favorite Noggle? Do you think we just run it out? Look up Eventide Creature if you're confused. Also, stay hydrated. Well, Dragonrith, I will look up Noggle. Thank you so much for the donation. I think they had 2 Snapcasters. They probably don't have many more than 2 Kolaghan's Commands, right? A counter is, well, Stubborn Denial, Stubborn Denial. Disdainful Stroke. They have 1 Stubborn Denial. Yeah, let's just pass and see what happens. If they draw an Angler, then we might have to run it out. Jace, okay. Well, that is a way for our opponent to get back Kolaghan's Command. Opponent. Yeah, we're playing some mill. Ollie Hammer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Bridge. Pass the turn. 13 cards. 13 cards to go, but this Jace is going to flip. Yeah, Jace flips. Is it going to be enough with this Jace that we can't deal without? The one of Jace. Kolaghan's Command. Gets to kill Bridge. Get back Gurmag Angler. Oh, they just kill our stuff. Okay. Well, come on. Something that mills. Something that mills our opponent. 11 cards in their deck. Opponent passes. That does mill our opponent. Glimpse you? One card? Game? Okay. Well, we will pay one for your stubborn denial. And I think that does it. One card is not enough. And we are up to 3-1 with mill. We lost a super intense close game in our first round against this deck. 0 cards in the library. What was the last card? What does our opponent have? Gurmag Angler. Sure. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent. Passing. Play a Boro. Alright, we'll show him. Bridge. And pass the turn, and mill is working. We're going to post, we're feeding the kids. We're feeding the kids with mill up to 3-1. And the deck has been great. Man, I wish we could have won that first one against Death Shadow, because then we'd be going for the 5-0 here. Wow. Maybe mill is finally legitimate in Modern. It might finally be time for mill to be a real deck. Yeah? Alright, one more for the 4-1 dream with with mill of all things. Who would have thought that blue-black mill... Oh, well, thank you, Colonel Frogfoot. McIntyre, welcome to the Fishbowl. I feel like I'm a good player sometimes. Thank you. That's the biggest thing that holds me back, I think, from being a good player, is I feel like I can play as well as basically anyone, but I don't do it consistently enough. And it's that consistency, I think, that is the biggest thing that holds me back from being, like, a great player. That's my personal take, and I could very well be wrong, but that's my self-evaluation. McIntyre, for the second month in a row, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, well, yeah. Crabums, Archive Trap, Visions of Beyond, looks like a mill hand. Can we close it out with a 4-1? Flooded Strand, Goo. I don't think I choose to not play well, but I think I get distracted or don't focus and go up and down. Alright. Mill Wars. I wonder what the odds are of Lantern Control beating our deck. I'm guessing it's not super high. Crack Flooded Strand. Take a Watery Grave. Tapped. Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to get to open some chests tonight. Well. Interesting. We know they're drawing this Spire, which isn't bad for us. And let's just play Hedron Crab. Play Field of Ruin. Mill our opponent. Hopefully not into anything awesome. Wow. Mill 3 lands. Okay. Pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, I can't imagine that they can stop Crabums very easily. Bobble, Pithing Needle. Oh, gonna name Field of Ruin? That's a little obnoxious. Cracks. We're drawing a not great land. Alright, opponent. Passes, draws, Blooming Marsh. Another Lantern. Well, Inquisition our opponent. Grafdigger's Cage. Surgical Extraction. Thoughtseize, Assassin's Trophy, and Snaring Bridge. I don't know what we take here. Baba Kua, welcome to the Fishbowl. Bakua, thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, what do we take? They don't have the mana, so they can surgical our Inquisition and make us skip our draw next turn, essentially. They can Thoughtseize our Visions. I kind of just want to take Thoughtseize. Yeah, let's take Thoughtseize. Play a land. Mill our opponent. Ugh, into an Ancient Stirrings. We're kind of helping our opponent with our milling here. This Pithy Needle on Field of Ruin is actually really obnoxious. Opponent. Ancient Stirrings. Kaya on top. Mox Opal. Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, opponent's just running it out. Passes. There's the surgical on Inquisition. Opponent's trying to get any bit of value they can. Yup. So, gets rid of our one remaining Inquisition. Play a land, mill our opponent. Bridge on top, that's fine. Pass the turn. I think we're still doing it. Hey, thank you, GNYLP, Glinip. Yeah, I like the earlier stream time too. Opponent, passes. If only we could Field of Ruin. Life would be sweet. Let's... Collective Brutality. 2 modes. Duress our opponent, drain our opponent. Discard, Fatal Push. Opponent, Assassin's Trophies. Well, there goes Crabs. Opponent's hand, 2 Ensnaring Bridges. Alright. Well, pass the turn. Next turn we get to Hardcast Archive Trap, Bobble on top, and then we get to Visions of Beyond. Opponent runs out of bridge. Sure. And passes. Alright, we will pass the turn. I think we let our opponent draw Bobble first. Sligum Runner, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Bridge number 2 for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber, Bobble, opponent. Passing. Well, Archive Trap you. Milia. 23 cards. Inventor's Fair on top. Opponent cracks to draw the Inventor's Fair. Yup. We untap, draw Darkslick Shores. Ugh, lands. Visions of Beyond. Draw some cards. Ghoul Color's Bell on top. Now what? Now what? What do we do? Is there any possibility that Horizons will help mill it all? I think it's possible. Sliggin Runner, welcome to the Fishbowl. It's hard to guess what Horizons will help, but it'll definitely help some second and third tier decks. I'm wondering if we get rid of the Inventor's Fair. Like, what do they tutor up with Inventor's Fair? I don't really care about Ghoul Color's Bell, because that's going to mill our opponent out. Right? I think. I guess they could, like, Academy Ruins to not mill out. We're drawing a dead bridge. How many academies do they run, though? Going to tutor for Witchbane. Yeah. Witchbane is annoying. That's really good against us. Hitting all these lands was less than ideal. I think there's usually only one Kaya in the main deck, although I could be wrong. Surgical yourself to shuffle. A shuffle would be nice, but that doesn't seem like the best value. I don't know what we do. Huh. Witchbane Morb is bad. If you get rid of the ruins, you're probably fine. Yeah. The Witchbane Orb is pretty annoying. And we're not drawing anything next turn. Well, I guess we play Darkslick Shores. Yeah, if we're gonna get rid of the fair, we gotta do it now. I'm not sure how many Academy Ruins they have. Or they might have, like, Crucible to get it back. Man, the Pithing Needle on Field of Ruin is actually a huge deal in this game. Yeah, we can't Field of Ruin because of this Pithing Needle. Yeah, I think we got to take Inventor's Fair. In the deck. Ugh, Mastermind's Acquisition. Ancient Stirrings. Bridges. So the main card of concern is Mastermind's Acquisition, which can get our opponent out of this. Otherwise, their deck is not great. Actually, the Inventor's Fair was not even great. But, alright. Well, Inventor's Fair, Inventor's Fair. And we'll see what happens. Top card, Kodak Shredder. Well, that's not ideal. That's probably their best card. Surgical on top. Kodak Shredder. Opponent. Yeah, they might have it locked in now. I don't know how we get out of this. Dead land on top. Play Watery Grave. Opponent. Inquisition on top. Passes. We draw a dead land. Opponent mills Glimpse the Unthinkable. Archive Trap on top. Well, play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Draws Inquisition. Doesn't do anything. Inquisition. Sure. That's fine. Opponent mills Archive Trap. Into Glimpse. Are they going to let us draw Glimpse? We draw Glimpse. Oh, they have the Surgical. That's right. All right. Surgical. Staying alive, our opponent is. Visions of Beyond. Well, we're not going to get to draw that, unfortunately. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Draws a land. There's Academy Ruins. Mills Visions. Surgical Extraction. Well, that gets rid of Academy Ruins if we draw it. Opponent lets us draw it. Well, Surgical Extraction on Academy Ruins. Wow, this game is close. Get rid of Academy Ruins. Get rid of Academy Ruins. Okay. Ancient Stirrings on top. We pass the turn. This game. Opponent untaps. Ancient Stirrings. The problem is Mastermind's Acquisition. That's the one card our opponent has that can potentially beat us. We draw Shelldock Isle. They can cover it with Ghost Quarter. No, might as well play it. take a Crypt Incursion. That's our worst card. Ugh, dead land on top. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent's got main deck on Mordigo. Yep, Ghost Quarters. We grab a land. Ugh, Field of Ruin on top. Opponent taps on Mordigo. Passes. Boy, if it wasn't for this Pithy Needle, another land on top. Play Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. Oh my goodness. Opponent. Mills. Ugh! These Field of Ruins are mocking us. Blooming Marsh. We draw a Field of Ruin. Archive Trap. Opponent's going to mill it. I think this Pithy Needle on Field of Ruin is going to win our opponent this game. Opponent. Mills Archive Trap. Thoughtseize. That's a dead card. Untaps. Draw. There's Mastermind's Acquisition. Well, I guess we got to crack this fetch and just hope. Odds are not good. Hedron Crab. Opponent. Gotta mill it. We need a string of cards. Mesmeric Orb. Interesting. Okay. Play Orb. Why? Opponent mill Mastermind's Acquisition. Does that do it? Is that gonna let us? Is that gonna let us win? Opponent passing. We get milled. Get milled. Mesmeric Orb. Well, play Mesmeric Orb. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. We get milled for 4. Are we going to win this? Okay, Collective Brutality. Go. Yeah, now we just have to not cast anything or tap anything. Opponent. Plays a land. Passes. We draw land. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ancient Stirrings. Passes. We draw Murderous Cut. Pass the turn. Opponent. Draws. I think we got him locked. We got rid of the Mastermind's Acquisition. I can't believe they let us get rid of that. Hedron Crab. That speeds it up. If they mill it, that also speeds it up. I think we got there. Pass the turn. Opponent. Opponent. What are you doing? Yeah, we're good on time. I think we're good. I think we're going to win this somehow. Yeah, I think our opponent made a mistake. I think they had to mill the Mesmeric Orb and draw Mastermind's Acquisition. Or maybe they know what they can get with it. Yeah, there's no Academy Ruins left. After we got rid of Academy Ruins, I was mostly worried about Mastermind's Acquisition. Yeah, this is game 1. This has been a wild, wild match. Hey, what's up, Betty? Good to see ya. Well, at least I think our opponent's actually trying to figure out. So, what our opponent's trying to figure out is this Kodak Shredder. They can pay 5, get back something from their graveyard, like Mastermind's Acquisition, but then they get milled for 5, which does not actually make their game plan any easier. Opponent Ghost Quarters us. Okay. No Surge. We want this crab. Or want to make our opponent tap to mill it. Okay, Shuffles. Gives up on the Lantern. Passes. We draw. Archive Trap. Man, do we just go for the win? Do we just go for it? Is there any way it goes wrong if we just Thoughtseize Archive Trap? Is there any reason that we should just be doing that? Just pass? Alright. Play the land, pass the turn. Bleed him out slowly. All right. Opponent. Passes. We draw. Hedron Crab. Pass the turn. I guess if our opponent does something that looks threatening, then we can just fire off the Archive Trap. Opponent passes. Discards. Wow, we got him. We got him. All right. Play Hedron Crab. Polluted Delta. Last 3. That seems safe enough. An opponent scoops it up. Whoo! Oh my goodness. That was a crazy game, but we got there. Okay. Bad news is we don't have that much for this matchup. We can bring in Echoing Truth, Dispel, Surgical's Extirpates, and that's basically it. Basically hoping for the hope. We've played some really crazy games with this deck. Hey, what's up, Gamer Geek? Glad to see you back on the mill train. Yeah, we've been having fun with this deck. It's actually been surprisingly sweet. Mill in the mill deck. We are 3-1 in a competitive league right now. We lost our very first round in literally, if you didn't see it, check it out on the replay channel tomorrow, because our first round we played Grixis Death Shadow, and it was the closest game that we've played in a long time. It went 3 games, and in the 3rd game, it literally came down to 1 card. Like, 1 card versus damage, and there were Mesmeric Orbs going, and it was an insane game. What are we taking out? Collective Brutality is a little hit or miss. I wish we had a way to just deal with Pithing Needle. That is the most annoying card. Fatal Push is dead. Our discard is kind of like meh-ish. Make sure you can kill Padeem. Yeah, I guess Padeem is a potential issue. Crypt Incursion is bad. Very, very bad. Do we actually need to leave in removal for Padeem? Is that a thing that we need to be concerned about? Yeah, Bridge is not helpful. I mean, I guess that means we can leave in a removal spell for Padeem, like a Dismember. I don't like having dead cards against this deck, but we have Murderous Cut and Dismember that kill Padeem, plus some discard, a bunch of extirpates. I mean, this might be it. This might be as good as it gets. We haven't drawn a Search for His Content this entire league somehow, but it's working-ish. Well, run it back. Well, we'll see. If they wreck us with creatures, then we'll have to switch it up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If they bring in Tezzerets and Size, then we might have to reevaluate for Game 3. Opponent, Glimmer Void, and Lantern of Insight. Yup. Well, step 1, Darkslick Shores, and Crablands. Pass the turn. Let the milling begin. Opponent. Yeah, opponent is up a card. Land on top. We don't really have ways to get rid of Ancient Stirrings, alright. We don't really have ways to get rid of artifacts permanently, unfortunately. Ghost Quarter. Plays it. Lantern number 2. We draw land. Well, I mean, let's just run out our stuff. Play a land. Mill our opponent. Play Mesmeric Orb. Pass the turn. No attacks. Get milled. I mean, this might be working. Mills. Ugh. Assassin's Trophy on top. Well, Assassin's Trophy, if they can cast it's good. Inventor's Fair on top. Opponent, Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, I don't think that bounce it... Well, we couldn't actually get rid of Glimmer Void because they could sacrifice the Lantern we targeted. So it doesn't actually work out that way, unfortunately. Opponent, passing. Milled. How do we do this? 7 cards. Surgical on top. Well, play Field of Ruin. Mill our opponent. And pass the turn. See what happens. If our crab lives, our crab will get there eventually. That is a game plan. It doesn't seem likely because we know they have that Assassin's Trophy. Ooh, let me see, Tanos. Blue mana is best mana. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber opponent. Is it crab killing time? Opponent. Alright, there's Assassin's Trophy. Well, let's Field of Ruin. Hit the Glimmer Void. Just to get the milling. Wow. Okay. Well, that does fizzle our milling. Yup. We get a land, though. Take an island. There's the Murderous Cut that we don't really want. Play Shelldock Isle. Take a crab? Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Opponent untaps. Thoughtseize. Milled. Milled. Inquisition on top. Draws Inquisition. Oh, so close. Okay. Can take our visions. If they remove all of your field effects, ruins means you can't win. True. Opponent. Passing. We draw Extirpate. Or actually, we get milled. This Mesmeric Orb is throwing off our opponent's milling a little bit. Extirpate, Extirpate Visions. Ugh. Inquisition on top. Well, Inquisition, our opponent. Gaddock Teague, 2 Assassin's Trophies. Okay. Well, take Assassin's Trophy. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Yeah, we don't have a Surgical. Opponent's going to draw Inventor's Fair, or get milled, draws Opal. There's Academy Ruins, plays Opal. Academy Ruins is annoying. Opponent. Okay, draw Surgical. Ugh, mill Surgical, draw Visions. We're 1 card short! Oh, the Academy Ruins is coming! With Gaddock, save opponent's deck list possible sideboard cards. Yeah, let me see, Tanos. Oh, that looks exactly like what they're playing. Exactly. Ugh, how do we get out of this? Hey, play the Demir deck in Standard currently. Do you think it is worth sideboarding Hostage Takers? I can link my deck list if you want to see. Yeah, I'd love to see your deck list. Hostage Taker is very good in Standard right now, so... We can only vision for 1, is the problem. We can vision for 1, but is visioning for 1 even that good? Vision then glimpse? Yeah, maybe we have to. I hate losing the card draw, but... The other thing is if we cast Vision, I guess then they shuffle away their... Alright, well, yeah. Vision. I guess if they shuffle, that also puts Lantern... Alright, there's Glimpse. Glimpse our opponent. Get rid of the Academy Ruins. Spellskite on top, that's fine. Watery Grave. Tapped. Pass the turn. All right, opponent. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, we don't want a Shelldock yet. Oh, opponent's going to kill Shelldock. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Grab an island. Oh, we can't... Who said we could Shelldock? Opponent, you deceived me. Well, that was a disaster. And we lost a fetch land. Oh, that was very not good. All right, pass the turn. Opponent gets milled. Bobble on top. Ugh, that was a disaster and a half. We had a Hedrid Crab under the Shelldock. Opponent bobbles. Gaddock Teague. Well, we get milled. Opponent draws a ley line. Mill. See what we end up with. Glimpse is good. Glimpse you. 10 cards. Pass the turn. Opponent gets milled. Oh, this game. Oh, are we getting there? Cracks Lantern to shuffle. Kaya Mill. Grafdigger's Cage Mill. Zer's Weirding! Ah, yes! Oh, opponent, the spice. The spice is so real. Opponent gets in with Gaddock. Yep. We untap. Mill Field of Ruin, Mill Mission Briefing, a Boro. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent. Cracks. Untaps. Milled. Gonna draw Kodak Shredder. Okay. Draw a Shredder. Land on top. 4 cards in the deck. Plays Spire. Plays Kodak Shredder. But how do they not mill out? How do they not mill out? If I send it to you, would you sign and send back a Blood Moon for me? I would love to sign and send back a Blood Moon for you. Opponent Mills Mission Briefing. Field of Ruin on top. Opponent. Cracks Lantern to shuffle it. We draw Dismember. Okay, pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Mills to 2 cards. Gets it with Gaddock. Does not get in with Gaddock. We draw Inquisition. Well, Inquisition our opponent. Thoughtseize. 1 card left. Opponent can't do anything. We got him locked. We got him locked, and that's the 4-1. Yes, P.O. Box 110. Thank you so much. A little cheeky. That is where he said it, and we were so close. So close to the 5-0 with Mill, and it actually feels like Mill is pretty good in Modern. That was a great performance for this deck. We absolutely killed it. We lost that one game, our very first match, in an insane match, Corn Chips. And the most impressive part was we absolutely blew people out in the combo matchups, but then even in the matchups that aren't traditionally good, the deck still functioned really well. Pennybot and Jack 4 Hammer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, and Corm Chips as well. Big scoops here for you. All right, so let's crack open these treasure chests. Treasure chest. We have 8 treasure chests to open today. Thanks to Blue Black Mill just absolutely crushing it. All right, here we go. Come on, complete set. Modern tokens. So the tokens are, when you do well in leagues, you get these tokens, and they qualify you for events, which can qualify you for championship events. I don't usually take advantage of them too much, but that is what they do. Yeah, 4-1 with Mill, and the deck was sweet. I was very impressed. All right. I mean, I kind of wanted to play Phoenix. With Ensnaring Bridge and main deck Surgicals, chest number 1, we get 25 play points. Yeah, that's good. That's like 250 of play points. Jeskai Infiltrator. This is a weird card that no one ever played. If it attacks, if you have no other creatures, it can't be blocked. When it deals combat damage, you manifest the top card of your library. Oh, maybe this is not the card I was thinking of. I guess it's still kind of weird, but kind of interesting. All right, next up, 7 to go. We get, yeah, Phoenix is very good in Modern. Nakshaw Click, if you get a Paradise Mantle, a Training Grounds on the battlefield, Infinite Mill, I guess it works with Biomancer's Familiar as well. You like tap it to add a mana with Paradise mana, and then untap it for 1 mana using that mana to exile. Tap, untap, tap, untap. Infinite Exile gets around Emrakul. That's a deck that we should probably play for Budget Magic sometime. It's super janky, and it's not all that good because it's like a 3-piece combo, but it is a budget-friendly infinite combo. You can do it with other untapped creatures too. Quicken, not usually good enough. 5 play points. All right. 6 to go. What do we get? What do we get? The All Kamigawa treasure chest. I think that Sickening Shoal has to be one of the most disgusting pieces of art in Magic. That is just so gross. It's cool looking though. It looks super cool. I don't know where the green stuff's coming from, but it is sickening. Are those puking fishes? Is that the sickening part? They're like sick fishes. Meosian of Life's Web. Yeah, kind of sweet. And 5 play points. It is the sick fish. 5 to go. We get Commander Staple, Bloodgift Demon. Basically play this any black deck in Commander. Jade Statue. 93-94 Staple, maybe? I don't think anyone plays Jade Statue. 4 mana and you gotta pay 2 to turn it into a 3/6. Not great. 5 play points. Halfway through, no big winners yet. No complete sets or anything. Next up, 20 play points. So like $2 of play points. Elite Archer. One of the better beards in Magic. Like that is a impressive beard. I gotta admit I'm a little jealous. Someday my beard's gonna look like that. 3 to go. We get Darksling Show. Ooh, Show and Tell. That's a legacy staple that might have value. It used to be absurdly expensive, but now it might just be worth something. Darksling Shores is worth 72 cents. Show and Tell, legacy staple, promo. $3.21. That's not bad. There was a time back in the days before treasure chests. Show and Tell, $80, $70 up through like 2016. And now it's just been, the chart is crazy. Look at, people talk about the Moto economy crashing, and yes, the Moto economy has went down, and it is to some extent, it has something to do, I think, with Arena. Like, that's probably some part, but really, like, treasure chest started around in here in 2016, and look at the trend of this legacy staple from when treasure chest came online, because this is pre-Arena, just straight down from whatever this was, $50 or something, down to its current $4 price. This is for the non-promo version, but still, that is the story of the Moto economy. Not a bad open, though. Wait, was I looking at paper? I am even more of a idiot. You are right. All right, story time part 2. This time, let's look at Moto. I think it's roughly the same. Why is it only go back to 2018? That's weird. Huh. Alright, there we go. Alright. 50-ish dollars. Straight down. More down. It recovered a little bit in here, up to 30. But roughly the same price trajectory. Except Conspiracy is not on Magic Online. In paper, Conspiracy was a large part of the price decrease, but there was no Conspiracy on Moto. But, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to treasure chests. Ignore me in my rantings. 2 to go. We get... Uh-oh. Oh no. Moto's bugging? Uh, Moto does this sometimes. It stops opening treasure chests for no reason. I wonder if open all will work. We only got 2 left. No. Oh, man. Well, maybe we... maybe we don't get to finish it. Alright, hang on. I will restart Moto to open these last 2 treasure chests before we end the stream. We can't not open them in celebration of our performance. Scoops will keep us company for a second. Oh, Moto. I don't know what that bug is. It doesn't happen that often, but every once in a while, it just refuses to open treasure chests for no apparent reason. Moto, slowly opening. Slowly. Alright. Loading. And we can finally open our last 2 treasure chests. We finally made it. We are live. We just had to restart some stuff, so we put up the starting image real quick. We'll do hair down. I'm not gonna do hair down now because we're pretty much at the end of the stream, but we'll do another hair down stream. It's about to open. Oh no, those were all times I was about to open a complete set, and then that does sound like something. All right, we're back. We still got 2. That does sound like something that would happen on Moto. 2 to go. Spear Breaker Behemoth. It's big, but not all that good outside of maybe certain commander decks. Rage Nimbus, kind of unique. A 5/3 flying defender. Make something attack. Play points. Well, last one. Last chest from our mill league. We get Fatal Frenzy. Essentially 3 mana Berserk in red. I wonder if 3 mana Berserk would be good enough. Also, I wonder if they would just put Berserk in Modern Horizons. It would make Infect so insane. Scuttling Doom Engine, although Invigorate might be even better. Scuttling Doom Engine was kind of sweet in Commander. I remember playing this in M15 Standard. And then 5 play points. Well, those are treasure chests. My wife thinks that your head down looks like a cool metalhead. Yeah, we'll do another Saffron Golden Mane stream here soon. I don't even like metal, which is the funny part, but I can see how it looks metalheady. Do you think they will ever increase the surgical chest rate like they did with Nexus? Probably. They're always looking for ways to add more value to the chest, and upping the rate on surgical could definitely be a way to get there. So, well, Mill was great. Mill was super good, and it was fun, and we did cool things, so hopefully it was fun to watch. Anyway, I think that brings us to the end of our stream for this afternoon, our Monday stream. Favorite artists, music-wise, Velvet Underground, Ween, Modest Mouse, especially old Modest Mouse, Tom Waits, those are some at least. The list is longer than that, but so good news is this was our Monday afternoon stream, which means we will be back. I haven't heard an update, a little cheeky, on where the art is at. That's where we're at in the process of new emotes, is getting the art done by the artist, but I haven't heard an update on when the art will actually be ready. But it is working and in progress. So good news is we will be back tomorrow with another stream, 6 p.m. Eastern. I haven't listened to the Minutemen much. I know who they are, but I haven't listened to them a ton. So we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 Eastern time, for more streaming action. In the meantime, you can always check out old streams on the Replay YouTube, Normal YouTube, Budget Magic, Modern Action, Going Up Tonight. There's also a Much Brew from last night if you haven't seen it yet. Hit yourself, Boros, hitting some Swans and Reckoners and drawing some cards. The merch page offers tokens and t-shirts and playmats, tons of things you can pick up to support the MTGGoldfish YouTube channel, the site, the stream, and finally, most importantly, thank you to all of you. You are awesome. Thanks for hanging out this fine afternoon. I will see you tomorrow. I love you all. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful evening, and yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow night.